Are you searching online for bulk SMS providers? What if I told you you can build your own SMS gateway and send unlimited SMS to your contacts? Yes, it's possible. All you need to do is to watch this complete video. This is a demo of the website we're going to be using to send bulk SMS, and I'm also going to be teaching you how to build the same website for yourself and then send bulk SMS to your contacts. So let me walk you through the things you need to know about this website. What you are seeing now represents a general statistics of your dashboard. We have total SMS sent, total delivered SMS, total scheduled SMS, pending SMS, total processing SMS, failed SMS, and what have you. The part I want to show you is manage contacts. You can manage your contact list inside here, manage contacts. And this is where you'll be using to import your contacts onto your website. You can add contacts manually. You can also import or export your contacts via this panel. Another vital part of your site is manage device. So when you click on it, this is where you connect your mobile device to your platform. The system is going to be using your SIM card to send out SMS. It's going to use your available credit in your SIM card for the SMS sending. On top here, you can see add device. You will be able to click on it and add a new device to your system by simply scanning this QR code. Once the whole system is set up, it's then time for you to send your first SMS. So you go to manage SMS and then click on it. Click on send SMS, and this is the interface you'll be using to send bulk SMS to your contact list. I'll be showing you how everything is done in this single video, so just stay tuned and see how I'm going to unfold it. Let's send our first SMS. So make sure you click on send SMS, and then once the device is connected, you will be able to select your device here by clicking on this drop down and then selecting the device you want to use. After that, pick your SIM card and then make sure you leave it as send now. If you want to schedule this message, just click here and then click on add schedule. Okay, in my case, I want to send this message instantly. You can enter numbers here manually to send SMS to those numbers. You can also select numbers from your contact list by clicking here. So once you click here, all the contacts that are in your contact list will appear here. Don't worry, I'll be showing you how to create contact list for your SMS website. You can also select your contacts from a group, and I'll also be teaching you how to upload or create groups on your platform. Now, if you have your contacts in a CSV, Excel, or a TXT file, then you can click here to upload those contacts and then send bulk SMS to those contact lists. And that's the method I'll be showing you in this video. But for now, let's send SMS to only one contact. I'll simply click here and then pick this number, scroll down, and then enter my SMS here. So I'll simply put something like hi, come down, and then click on submit. Once you do that, the system is going to send SMS to that contact. And as you can see on your screen, we have that SMS received. So the recipient has actually received this SMS, and that's what you're seeing on your screen. To send your first bulk SMS, click on one of these links. I prefer the TXT file, so I'll click on it. and wait for it to download. Once it is downloaded, please let's open it. Now this is going to serve as a guide for you to follow. All right, so make sure the mobile column, you leave it as it is, and then we remove this number. You can add your country code. So let's say this is my country code 233, and then you add the numbers. Okay, but if you are sending contacts or SMS to or within your country, there's no need adding the 233. But if you're sending outside your country, it's important to add the 233. Sorry, your country code. Okay, the 233 is my country code. I'll add my number. Come down and then add your second number in that order, right? So let's say this is my second number. This is a random thing. Okay, it's an invalid number, so you do that on this file. You can also download the Excel file and then have your numbers exported. So once that is done, you can save it, and then we go back to our sender and then click on choose file, and then pick our file, scroll down, and then your message, hello, scroll again, and then click on submit. Okay, so once I click on submit, okay, so I have to pick my device and SIM card before. Okay, so my number is still here, hello, and then I'll click on submit and wait, and this time hopefully one SMS should be sent. So wait for a while, and then your message will be delivered to all your contacts. And as you can see on the screen, I've received that SMS. Next, I'll be showing you how you can create groups. Now, one may ask, what is the importance of group? Groups are there to categorize your contacts. So let's say you are promoting two different products using SMS, the power of SMS. The first product is your course, your digital course. Now you have your contact list or your contacts, and that's contact list 1. And the contact list 1, they are interested in your course, so you have to group it. We also have contact list 2. Those people are interested in a different product, so you create groups and then put your contacts under groups, so that when you are sending, let me take you back to send. When you are sending, you will be able to pick a group and then target them. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You don't want to mix your contacts, that's why there's group. So go back to manage groups. Under that, on top, click on new, enter your group name. So maybe this one is going to be, let's say, L1. Okay, so that one will be list 1. L1, just click on submit. And our first group is created. go there again, and then we have L2, that's list 2. Click on submit, and our second list is what submitted. Our second group is what created. You can deactivate a group like this using this action. You can also view all the contacts inside that what group. After creating your groups, click on view contacts and then import your contacts to corresponding or to their respective groups. So let's see list 1, that's your contact list 1. You want to import, so just click on import, click here, and then upload this contact there, and then click on upload, and we have one contact added to the group. So let's wait. And here we have it. So that's how you import contacts to your group. So one final thing we're going to, or I'm going to show you, is some configuration here. So go to general, and then here we're going to be creating a pusher account. Okay, it's a website we use to send SMS or messages. Okay, they're going to give us API keys. So we're going to get our API keys from this website, and then that's it. Our site is fully ready to send bulk SMS. If you're excited to see this amazing tutorial walkthrough video, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I release videos like this on a regular basis showing you how to do amazing things. With that being said, let me now show you the things you need in order to get a website live on the internet, because there are some things, requirements we need to build a website. Okay, so before you build any kind of website, it doesn't matter the kind of website you want to build, be it a business website, a blogging website, a shopping website, or any generic website. There are two things you need to get started, and that is a domain name and web hosting. If this is your first time hearing these terms, don't worry, let me explain. So when we talk of your hosting account, is a supercomputer, also known as a web server, that keeps your website live on the internet 24/7. They are the same computers that keep Google live on the internet and Facebook live on the internet. Just think of any website on this planet. They're the things that are keeping our websites on the internet 24/7. So the speed and performance of your website mainly depends on your hosting provider. The next thing we will need to build our website is domain name. Domain name is nothing but the address of your website. Google.com is a domain name. Pixabay.com is a domain name. Hoodly.com is a domain name. Canva.com is a domain name. It is the name people are going to use to always remember your website, and then anytime they want to come to your website, they type it on the web browser, the search box, and then hit enter and land on your website. You know, as human beings, we all have names. I'm called Solomon. You also have your name. It's your identity. Okay, so that's a domain name. With that being said, let's go ahead and purchase our domain name and web hosting from this hosting provider called makigohost.com. In the description of this video, you see a link which is get 50% off. Okay, click on that link, and that's an affiliate link. After you click on it, it will take you to a page just like this. Please, on top, hover on it and then click on shared hosting. You'll be brought to this page. Please go ahead and read what is here. Scroll down to their hosting packages. Makigo Host has 3 basic plans: Go Basic, Standard, and Go Unlimited. But because we are getting started, let's choose their basic plan. Okay, now let me explain to you the features that come with the basic plan. With the basic plan, you can only host one website. You get 20 gigabyte SSD storage. Makigo Host is offering SSD and not HDD. Let me explain to you the difference. Now let's go to Google and then make a quick Google search on SSD versus HDD. Hit enter. Please click on images. Please click on this image. Now let's compare the two. When it comes to speed, SSD is faster than HDD. You can make most Google search on these storage technologies. Okay, SSD versus HDD. So looking at it, SSD is better than HDD. All right, so let's go back there, and then they have unlimited bandwidth, unlimited FTP account. You'll be able to set up 10 business emails. Having a website online, you need a business email. Every new client gets a free .com domain name for 1 year, and the renewal price is the same, and then 24/7 technical support, uptime guarantee 99.9. The longer you go, the bigger you save. Okay, so let's go ahead and then purchase the Go Basic plan from makigohost.com. Click on Other Hosting. You will be redirected to a domains registration page. This is where we're going to register our domain name. Please go ahead and enter your domain name here. If you already have a domain name somewhere and you want to transfer it over to Makigo Host, this is where you choose here, and then you enter your domain name and click on transfer. If you have an existing domain name somewhere, this is where you choose, and then you put your domain name here and then click on use. In this case, I'm going to register a new domain name, so I'll go with the first one and then I'll enter my domain name here. So I'll just put a testing domain name here and let's see. So this is my domain name, solo test, and then I pick my TLD, which is .com, .net, .org. This is where you pick your TLD. So if you want a .com domain name, please pick the first one. If you want .net, .org, in that order. I want to go with the .com domain name, so I'll leave it as default, and then I'll click on check. Now I'm going to check whether this domain name is available, and if it's available, it will tell us the domain name is available. And unfortunately, solomon.test.com is not available because someone registered it and is in use. Example is, if I type google.com here, I'll not be able to register this domain name because it is already owned by Google. And you can see google.com is unavailable. So what you have to do is to get creative and then come up with your own unique address. So I'll simply remove it and I'll put solotutorials.com and then click on check to see whether this domain name is still available or it has been taken. And congratulations, solomontutorials.com is available, and that means I can claim ownership of this domain name. So what we need to do after we get this congratulations message is we simply click on continue. And right now .com domain name is free on Makigo for 1 year. So you simply click on to continue. And you'll be redirected to this page. This is where you choose your billing cycle, whether you want to go with them monthly, yearly, quarterly. Okay, so this is where you choose that. I want to go with them yearly, like this. And then you go down and there are some add-ons you can add to your cart if only you find them necessary. Okay, SEO. But for tutorial purpose, I'm going to leave everything as it is, and then I'll click on continue. You will be taken to a domains configuration page, and this is where you choose DNS management, ID protection, and email forwarding. Please, if you have the cash, go ahead and pick ID protection because it's going to protect your own identity on the internet. So you can pick that, but for now I don't have cash, so I'll untick it and then come down and click on continue. If you have reached to this part, congrats, because we are almost done. So this review and checkout page, you review your cart, the items that are in your cart or your basket, and then you can see everything is looking good and our domain name is free here. Okay, so we are only paying for the hosting, which is $299 every month. Multiply by 12 months, you get this amount, that's annually. And then we scroll down and we have our add-ons here. If you want, you can add any of these to your cart, but for tutorial purposes I'm not going to do that. Now in the description of this video you see a coupon code TUP50, so go ahead and type TUP50 and you're going to get 50% off. This is a special deal for you. Okay, I've partnered with Makigo to give you 50% off. So just click on validate code. Congratulations, the promotion code is accepted. Now you're going to pay almost $18 today, and then you renew it as normal, which is going to be $48 because by then your domain name would be expired. Okay, so we click on checkout to make our purchase. Okay, to make payment. After you click on checkout, you're taken to this checkout page, and this is where you enter your personal data, your first name, last name, your email, your phone number, your password. Okay, and Makigo uses what we call password generator in order to get a secured password. That way it will be very difficult for hackers to compromise your account. You can increase the length of your password by putting something like 20 here, so that your password will be a little bit longer. Okay, and then you click on generate new password. You can see it has increased in what number. Then you click on copy, and then you can also click on copy to clipboard and insert like this, and your password is going to be inserted here for you. But make sure you paste your password somewhere safe, because you're going to forget this password, trust me. So just paste it somewhere in a notepad. After that, go ahead and then choose your country. Okay, this is very simple. Choose your country, and then we have 3 options here to make payment. The first one is Flutterwave, and we have Paystack, and then we have Encrypto. So if you have something like Bitcoin, you can go ahead and then make your payment using one of your digital wallets. So I'll fill my details and get to you on the other side of the screen. Alright, so after you click on complete order, you are taken to an invoice page just like this, and then you have the options to pick any of your payment providers, your favorites, and then the one I'm going to pick is Flutterwave, and beneath you can see a summary of your invoice and everything here. Okay, so I'll just click on here and then choose Flutterwave and then wait. Go ahead and enter your card number, click on pay. If you want, you can also pay with Google Pay, and this is my favorite, okay, because I have Google Pay connected to my Gmail. So I'll just click on Google Pay and then click on pay with Google Pay, and it will take me to my Gmail account, and then I'll make payment. Once payment is made, you will be redirected to your hosting dashboard or your client's area. Okay, so this is your client's area. In your case, you have one service here with one domain name. In my case, I don't have a domain name here because my domain name is somewhere, and that's the one I'm using to make my tutorials. This video is not about web hosting and cPanel, but if you want to learn about hosting accounts, how to manage your hosting account and your cPanel, how to create your business email, how to do what we call email forwarding. That way, anytime you receive an email into your business email, it gets forwarded to your Gmail account. I'll have a video in the description or in the card that will be talking to you about everything you need to know about your hosting account. I'll be walking you through everything about your hosting account as well as your cPanel. With that being said, let's go ahead and start building our website. Give your web hosting provider up to 24 hours because your domain name is going through what we call domain propagation, and this can take up to 24 to 48 hours. Once the domain name is propagated, you're going to see something like one service here, one domain name here. If you also have problems, you can contact the hosting provider and then they will help you out. So the next thing we are going to do is we're going to click on services. After that, click on your hosting plan, that's Go Basic. Click here to log into your cPanel. Welcome to cPanel. This is where you manage your website files as well as business emails. But what we want to do now is we're going to create what we call a subdomain name. Now, notice this. My website is like this. It has a subdomain name, send.mymainwebsitename.com. We are also going to create our own subdomain name. We don't want to use the main domain. It's a best practice you do that. Don't use the main domain name, use subdomain. So go back there and then type domain, or you can also scroll and then when you see domain, just click on domain. When the page is fully loaded, click on create a new domain. So let me see, I have send. So you can use send.yourwebsitename.com. You can also use bulk.yourwebsitename.com because it's bulk SMS. You can also use sms.yourwebsitename.com. But what, just be creative and then do it. It's not something to complicate. Okay, don't overcomplicate this. So I'll put bulk. Simply, let me just copy my site name. So I'll copy from here to here, come back here, and then I'll paste it there. Just paste it there, but remove this HTTP, and then you can leave it as send.yourwebsitename.com. But because I already have send, you can see the domain name already exists. I'm going to use bulk.mywebsitename.com. Leave everything as it is and click on what? Submit. And you're going to see the success message, okay, and it will be added here. Let's test it. So just open the link in a new tab and wait, and you should see something like this, because right now there's nothing inside your directory. In that directory, that's where you're seeing that. So go back here, and then you can type file. Go to file manager. Click on file manager. Search for that directory. In my case, this is the one I'm going to work with. So open it. All right. So now let's put a test file there. I'll click here and then put something like I'll put something like file.txt, then click on create new file. Okay, so now we have files and folders inside that directory. Let's go back to the site again and remove this part of it, and then come here and put HTTPS. Then we'll put colon / and hit enter, and you should see this padlock. That's SSL certificate. If this is not there, then contact the web hosting provider and then they will figure it out for you, but automatically it's going to be available for you, and that's the power of makigohost.com. So guess leave it as it is. You can see everything looks fine. So now we're going to get a script and then upload it to our directory and then have our website like this come live. Because if you were to program it, you need some programming languages like maybe PHP, and then you need HTML, a markup language. You also need CSS, and what have you. But we are going to use an already existing script that has been developed by professional developers. You can also program this manually, but most of us are not programmers. So we're going to purchase a script, upload it to our server, and then have our website go live. And this purchase is a one-time thing. You buy it once and it's yours forever. Also, you get full technical support from the developer of the script or the developers of this script. Okay, all right. So how do we get our script, or how do we come by the script? In the description of this video, you see a link that says get script here. Click on that link and it's going to take you to a page just like this. Okay, so that link will take you to a page just like this. Right now it's on discount. You can buy it $19, but after the sale it's going back to $39. Very, very affordable. Okay, so let's purchase the script and then continue. So I'll click add to cart, buy the script, and get you on the other side of the tutorial video. After buying our script, make sure you download it. Okay, inside your Code Canyon account, you'll be asked to download it. Go ahead and download it immediately. After that, go to your downloads. It's going to be like this in a zip format. Right click on it, go to extract files, and then click on it. Okay, it's going to extract it. Double click on it to open it. Now you see these files, right click on it, and then zip it. Just click on add to archive and click on zip, and then okay. The reason why we are zipping it is before we can upload the script to our server, it has to be in a zip format. So let's wait for the process to complete. Whilst we wait, let's go back to cPanel. We can now close all these, close everything, and then here, this is where we're going to be uploading it. So just click on upload, and wait patiently. Okay, so this the interface we're going to be using to upload. It is 12 a.m. Okay, so let's wait. We are done. Now let's go back to our downloads, and this is the file. Pick it, just drag it, and then drop it here. So just leave it there and wait. So right now we're uploading it to our server. If you have a good internet connection, this will not take long. The upload process is complete. Beneath here you see a link. Just click on that link back to directory. Click on that file and then click on extract. After that, click on extract files, and wait patiently. click here to close the window. You can now delete this because it's occupying your server space. So just delete it. It's no longer needed. So let's delete. Now this is the one we need, and this one self you can delete it because it's not important. Double click. After that, click on select all, click on move, remove this and leave the forward slash, and then click on what? Now click up one level. Now go back to your site, your domain or your subdomain, and then reload your page, or just type your subdomain. All right, so if you see something like this, the upload is, or everything is good. Now put forward slash and then put install. After typing install, just hit enter. All right, scroll down and click I agree. Next step. Okay, so there are some permissions here we need to allow. So this file, we're going to give it 0755 permission, all of them. So we have cache, storage, app, framework, and then logs. Okay, so we'll go back to cPanel. Then we'll go to core. Let me check. Bootstrap cache. So we'll go to Bootstrap, open it, cache. So click here and put another 7, and then click on save. Go back. Next we have what? We have core storage. So we have storage is here, and under storage we have app. Okay, so let's go inside storage and then allow app, framework, and log. So I'll take you back here, and then we're going to open storage. Double click on it. We're going to allow app, framework, and logs. So change the permission here to 775, and then save permission here to 775, and then save, and then finally permission on this, we have 775, and then click on save. After that, let's go back and we are done. Click on check again, and it's left with one permission which is required. I think that's core storage. Okay, let's go back. So go back one level. So we have storage, which is here. So just click on it and then give it 7, 5, and then click on save. Okay, now let's go back and recheck, and this time all requirements are good. Next, we're going to enter our database. So now we're going to connect the script to a database. Database is what is going to be storing your information, your contacts, anything about data. Okay, so we're going to connect our site to our database. So we need to create a database. To create a database, go back to cPanel. Scroll down, and here we have databases. Click on MySQL databases. And we're going to create our database name. So click here and give your database a name. So what name do you want to give to your database? I'll put something like, so I want my database to be called sending DB. After you enter your database, click on create database. Copy your database and go back to our installation page. Enter your database here. Next, go back and click on go back. Scroll down, and we're going to create a user for our database. So the same thing, just put sending, and then instead of DB, you can put user. Enter password. Copy this password. Click here. Click on use passwords. Come back and put that password here. Go back there and then click on create user. After that, copy your username. Go back and paste that here. Under the database host, just put localhost. Localhost. Scroll down, and this is where you'll be entering your admin credentials, and these are the details you'll be using to log in to your website. Remember to put your details somewhere safe. If not, you will not be able to have access or to get access to your dashboard. So enter your username here. And then passwords. email. You can put your business email there. Okay, it doesn't matter. And then click on, but before you click on install, go back. Click here to go back. We're going to connect our user to our database. So just pick your user and then pick your database like this and click on add. Allow privileges. Click on make changes. Success. Go back and click on install. Your system has been successfully installed. Scroll down and click on go to website and activate. Now you'll be asked to enter your license key or your purchase key. Enter it and then you will be brought to a page just like this. Once you land on this page, enter your details, your login details, and then click on login. So enter my login details. And then I'll click on login. And I'm inside my dashboard. Now there's a pop-up here, cron job. We have to set up something we call cron job. So click on this first link. Go back to cPanel. Click here and type cron and click on cron jobs. Scroll down, click here and pick, you can pick once per 5 minutes, but this one will work best for you. 1 minute, cron job interval, and then you enter your command here. Please remove this and put, just remove this and put wget space q capital O dash. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. In front here, just put this code there. Okay, it's a command. And then click on add new cron job. So this line of command is going to help the system send out SMS. Good job. Go back, pick once per minute, come back here, and then copy your second command, come back and then paste it here. But remember to remove this and put wget this code in front of it, just like this. Then click on add new cron job. Okay, so some servers are not allowed to use the curl function or curl command. That's why we are using wget. Okay, they all do the same thing. So if you go back to your site and after 1 minute you reload this page and then you still see 1 year ago there, that means your cron job is not well configured. So let's reload. You can see 11 seconds ago, so that means cron job is now running on the side, and your messages, all your pending messages, will be sent automatically every 1 minute interval. I hope that makes sense. So the final thing we're going to be setting up is what we call, so let's come to general settings, and then we're going to create an account with Pusa. Okay, so we're going to pusa.com. So yes, copy this, or I can also copy from here to here. Just copy, go to Google, paste it, and hit enter. Hit enter. Click on this first link. Click on sign up. You can sign up with Gmail. You can also sign up with email. Okay, I'm going to sign up with Gmail, so let's click on sign up with Gmail. I'll enter my Gmail. After signing up with your Gmail, you're going to land on a page just like this. In your case, you're going to have something like channel and then beams, and all of them are going to have get started. Please, under the channels, click on that get started. Once you click on get started, you'll be able to click on what, or you see manage. Click on manage. And this is your channel. Okay, you can go to settings and then check what is inside there. You can see your general statistics, your plans, and right now you have free account. Okay, so Pusa is going to give you free account to work with. You can go to plans and see. And right now you're on the free plan. You can send how much? 200,000 messages per day. All right. Okay. So next up, now how do we get our API keys to connect to our site? Go back and click on apps. You are not going to have an app. Even if you do, it's going to be a default app. Please create your own app. Click on create app. Give your app a name. All right, here, and then pick a cluster, but just leave it as it is. Now you can click here to create app for multiple environment. You can also leave it as it is. If you don't want to mess with that, just leave it as it is, and then click on what, create. Okay, so just click on what, create, and then your app is created. You can see you have things here. So now to your left, you see app keys. These are your API keys, or your keys you'll be needing. So just copy those keys carefully and then put them here. Okay, so after this video I'll go to delete my apps, so don't worry about I'm exposing my details here. So let's go to app ID, copy it, come here and put app ID here, paste, come back, your key, copy, come back and put your what, key here, go back and you have your secret, enter your secret here, and then your cluster is going to be what, empty one, we what, paste it here. After that, just click on what, submit, and then wait, and successful, you are done. Your website can now start sending bulk SMS. Okay, so what I will do is I will delete my apps, because, so let's go back, and I have two apps. The first app, I can click on it like this. I can click on create new keys. Immediately I do that, all my old keys will be invalid. All right, they will be invalid. So that's it, guys. Now let me take you back, then go back to dashboard, and your site is ready to send bulk SMS. Now go to manage devices, and then connect your mobile device using your mobile app. Now the developer is going to give you a mobile app. Install the app on your mobile phone and then scan this code. Okay, and then your device will be connected to your system. And that's it, guys. You have successfully completed a full course on how to build bulk SMS gateway server for yourself or your business or your client. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you in my next series of videos. Take care.